and Elder Law Report. I'm Greg McIntyre, your elder law attorney, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the importance of thinking differently and planning. I take my job very seriously, as I'm sure you take your family, your hard work, your hard-earned money and property and your legacy seriously. So one of the things that I had to do to transition from a general practitioner to an elder law attorney is a lot of study, a lot of planning, a lot of thinking differently. And we really have done that over the last couple of years. I've really done that over the last couple of years. We were honored last night to be awarded by the Cleveland County Chamber of Commerce an Emerging 10 Award, which I'm extremely thrilled to be awarded with. And there were a lot of other great businesses, or 9 other great businesses that were with us. But we got this glass award, which I've been carrying around since it's last night, I think, and I'm very proud of. But thrilled to have it, and really, can't believe we got any recognition for what we're doing, but as a law firm. But beyond that, that helps me look at and realize, all the hard work that we put in over the last couple of years. And couldn't be able to really offer the services that we offer, the tailored services to the senior population, and legal strategies, be aware of the legal strategies it takes to protect your money and property and preserve a legacy for your family, unless we had done a lot of planning ahead of time. A couple of years ago I sat down and said, okay, we've been doing a lot of estate planning, we've been doing some elder law services, but I really want to go all in, deep into the pool, jump in with both feet, and we got after it. We aggressively started laying a foundation and plan to really work our knowledge in that area. We've joined national elder law, elder attorney groups, and done what we feel like it takes to move us in that direction, and still have tons of planning to do going forward. And I'll do that continuously, retool plans and plan for the quarter, plan for the next year, and sometimes we forget to plan for some of the biggest things that are coming down the road. And that's what I wanted to talk about. We're thrilled to be recognized and to have that award, humbled to do it, don't feel like we're deserving, but thrilled that we got recognized. So what's your plan? What's your plan to, you're working every day. Perhaps you're a senior. Perhaps you're in your 60s, 70s, 80s, and you've worked your life. You're in retirement now. Do you have enough money to make it through retirement? Do you have plenty of money to make it through retirement, and you want to make sure that you can pass on a legacy for your children to make their lives a little bit easier and better, or to pass on some farmland or your home? Or do you want to help set up a college fund for your grandkids and make sure that's protected? And that the funds are only used to fund their higher education. Those are all possibilities with planning. So I always say nothing gets done unless it gets scheduled. And there's another saying along with that: if there's no intention, there's no tension. And that tension's and that intention's what gets you to do what you need to do. So if I'm wanting to plan something, what I need to do is identify the steps I need to take, and I need to put those steps on a calendar and make sure that they're scheduled so that I devote my time to doing it. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay, and just walk you through just kind of the thought process behind what might be a good thought process for you to plan to save your hard-earned money and property. So what's the one constant in life? Well, the one constant in life is change. So as much as we plan or think, how about as much as we think we know what's going to happen, we can be guaranteed that things are going to change. We can try to anticipate that change. But things are going to change. There might be, there's a 2/3 chance if you're over 65 right now that you're going to need some type of long-term care in your life. In-home care, assisted living care, or nursing home care. Knowing that, if that situation should change, your current health should change, you need to be prepared for how you're going to pay for that. What are your options? What is your strategy to make sure you can keep all the money you've worked for and use that? Maybe you're a married couple in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, and if one party should have a health problem, what's the strategy to make sure that all the assets for retirement, all the income for retirement and property isn't spent down and sold or liens placed on it because of a healthcare problem of just one of the spouses? These are things that we need to think about, but we can be assured that the one constant in life is going to be changed. The second is, what are your goals? Are they to pass land and money? Are they to keep the land and money during your lifetime? Which I'm sure that's a goal. That's a rhetorical question, really. I know that's your goal. Is there an element there where you want to hand that down? Is it a farm you want to keep in the family? It's very important. Is there a vacation property that you want to make sure that the family's still able to use in your memory after you're gone? What's your plans to do with that money and property after you're gone? And what are your goals there? So the first thing is we need to say, okay, change is constant, so we need to plan. And then identify some goals out there to have healthcare options, protect money and property, pass it on, and then to carry that out another further, step would be to set up trust or something of that nature to plan to make sure the grandkids go to college and that you can help with that and that you're remembered, when those things take place. So the last thing is, what's your plan to get your award? We're thrilled. Again, can't believe we got it. But what's going to be your reward? What drives you? Is it that is it that I won't have it if I do that? Is it that what's that Johnny or Susie, your grandkids, are going to go to college? Is it that you have peace of mind and sleep better and have less stress because you have that binder on a shelf or in a safe place that has all your important legal documents there? That's your entire plan that's going to grow with you. Those are things we can provide that are going to help you achieve your goals, and that you've already done everything under the law to take care of that, and you can put that behind you, or at least have peace of mind that those things are taken care of. The property's protected. You have healthcare options. You have a plan in place. And the last is, how are you going to get that plan in place? Well, obviously, I know a little bit about that. So calling someone like myself, call your elder law attorney, call our office, we'll set you up for an appointment, and we'll sit down and talk about it. We'll go through these steps. I firmly believe in being extremely regimented with my client interactions and our consultations, if you will. Don't love the word consultation, but in our planning sessions, we're going to look at what your assets are. If you have your foundational documents in place, do you even have the basics? Do you have the basics? The power of attorney, general durable power of attorney, is it recorded at the Register of Deeds? Healthcare power of attorney, living wills. What does your asset picture look like? Go online, fill out our estate planning workbook, shoot me a copy. I'd be glad to take a look at it. We can meet and talk about it. Is it going online and doing some research? Go to MC, that's Mac mcelderlaw.com. So mcelderlaw.com. And I have tons of video blogs like this one, podcast, blog pieces, newsletters. Sign up for our newsletter. Our newsletter, the Elder Law Report, gives you constant updated information on any changes in helping protect your hard-earned assets and legacy. And that's just a great way to get something delivered directly to your inbox, once a month or so. And come to one of our seminars. We give seminars on different topics all the time. You can check the seminar schedule on our website, on our, like our Facebook page. We put out constant information daily and sometimes multiple times a day on what's going on at our firm and in the elder law community. So, get your plan in place. Know that change is constant. Identify your goals for planning. How do you plan to achieve those goals and get your award? And part of that strategy needs to be a little research and knowledge about what you're doing, and meeting with an elder law attorney and your financial planner, for that matter, on how to achieve those goals. So thank you for listening, and I'm extremely thrilled. I'll be carrying this around all day and sleeping with it at night, so very happy. We haven't achieved all our goals yet, but we're working on it, and I hope that I can help you achieve yours. Again, Greg McIntyre Elder Law, where we help seniors protect their assets and legacies. Thank you.